Welcome back to part 39 of Let's Play Persona 5. Last time we did some things. This time we're going to go talk to EY. Alright, he's a little cocky about his guns. I don't mind that. He's a craftsman. I wonder, does he only... So how does this work? Does he only sell guns that he makes personally, or does he sell, you know, mass-produced products as well? I don't know. Actually decline. Do I have Hangman still? I can't remember. Yes, okay.
What's up?
Alright, let's see. Oh god, I'm just so excited to get into this part of the game. I love, obviously, well, not obviously, but honestly, I love summer in any Persona game. It's just, it completely changes the feel of the game, because you go, the first, you know, you're getting into April, and you're new, you're trying to find your way around the city, you're always trying to, you know, meet your friends and everything. By the time you get to summer, you're really engaged with the characters, and I don't know, I just always get, you know, oh, I guess he wouldn't. What? That didn't give me any points?
That's right.
I love this answer. Oh, I have to go. I always knew you were a thug. I love that. He's like, you darn Skippy. That's great. We made a deal, didn't we? Does he? Yeah, he appreciates honor because he's former Yakuza.
You should be grateful.
Alright, I think that was productive. Do I get something? Medium customization. Oh god. Allows you to customize mid-grade guns.
All right.
That's, I mean, I don't really care. I've never gotten, I don't know what the max guns are, like the best ones are, but
What's the meaning of this? Yeah.
I mean, we didn't really do anything that would hone proficiency. I don't know, I just feel like that's a cop-out. I mean, it's good that we get the bonus, but all we did was stand there talking. I mean,
Later.
oh wow, is that the same? I can't remember if Sunday's the day that Madarame had his conference, which is why the fan site rating went up. But I don't think it was. I thought it was the 4th. I don't know. Not really relevant. I do like how the people in, you know, Shibuya are coming around to the idea that these Phantom Thieves, oh, they struck twice. Like, it's not just one time. It's not just, you know, a fluke. It's for real. Oh, the summer uniforms. Why is he? Oh, of course. I just realized.
For real?
So here's the thing. All he does is change the t-shirt. Like, okay, I like the fact that Persona games always have the main characters. They allow them to customize their uniforms because, you know, they stand out. Any good anime has, you know, characters with customized uniforms and weird hair colors. That's the same. Wait, the guy who just oh, look, it's the little creepy girl. She runs up. that's so creepy. I wonder if I didn't have auto scroll on, would she run past again? Because this is just a loop. I've sat on here with auto scroll on before, and like you'll see that car again, it just loops. But yeah, Ryuji's his summer uniform is just a red shirt, and like that's fine, but it's just kind of jank that you're just allowed to wear a t-shirt. I mean, he's definitely breaking the rules, but why doesn't he get, you know, reprimanded for that?
I have nothing to report yet.
Nothing at all?
And why are you pressuring this poor girl?
I've already narrowed it down. I just can't get any solid evidence.
And where is this man's neck?
You knew, didn't you? About Mr. Kamoshida's sexually harassing students. Sir!
What will come of you asking that?
This investigation is for a just cause, correct?
I believe I understand how flustered this must be making you. I'm sure it was truly shocking for you as student council president to see a peer attempt suicide.
Yes.
We must provide a school environment where all students can feel
See,
at ease.
that's how you know this guy's good at his job. Well, not good at his job, but good at deception, because he completely changed the subject to something that would put her off.
We don't even know if they truly exist. Why are you...
You heard about the incident with that Madarame fellow, I assume?
They said there was a similar calling card to the one used in Mr. Kamoshida's case.
I wish to believe that this is unrelated to our students.
Yes.
That is where I stand. I suggest you devote your energy to the task at hand, not unnecessary questions.
Such a sad little whimper. How is she spending her lunchtime like that too? That must suck. See, like, how is that a fair usage of his, or a fair interpretation of the uniform rules? Like, that's just not even, it's not even close. He doesn't have the shirt on underneath. It's just not there.
You know, the whole stealing your heart thing? That? There's no way. But then again, it seems too convenient for it all to just be coincidence. Yeah.
I mean, that's at least acceptable, because she just put the jacket around her waist, but...
Looking yesterday. No way I'm gonna find one that quick.
Oh yeah, I guess that's true.
Wait, did she ask them if they found another? Why did she just come up and ask him that in public? I mean, I guess no one's gonna pay attention, but still.
Huh? Oh crap, the social studies trip. Oh, I just want to
I wish they went back to Inaba. That'd be so
You
cool.
better go to your school activities. Didn't I tell you not to draw attention
Like the
to
way
yourself?
Persona 4 went to,
Wouldn't me suddenly turning into a good
what
student
was it?
stand out
Tot-
more?
I don't even know the name of it. The island in Persona 3.
Then let's all
But
choose the TV
unfortunately.
station. I heard we're gonna get to watch them tape a show. Maybe there'll be actresses there.
Oh well, not like I got anything better to do than waiting for info to come in online. Plus, Morgana's right. Showing up will keep the teachers from getting all suspicious of me. Alright, I'm gonna head back. TV, huh? Maybe I should get a haircut.
I love how blunt Morgana is.
I hope nothing happens.
Just straight up idiot. Alright, I have to check the calendar when I get control, because I want to see when that trip is so I can kind of plan accordingly. Honestly, so this is kind of, it's not really spoilers because it doesn't happen, but for me, the way that Ryuji acts when he finds out that people are talking positively about the Phantom Thieves, you would definitely think that he would become the traitor in this game. You know, he'd be the Kane Highwind of this game, where it all goes to his head and he flips sides just because of what people are saying about him. I mean, I don't know why he has this lust for popularity. It doesn't make sense to me, because he doesn't come off like that in any other aspect of his character. Yeah, we'll go to Mementos, but the thing is, I want to make sure I get Confidants. Probably the next time I rank up Mishima. Oh, this song is so beautiful. This song is so beautiful. God. Oh, perfect. Oh God, you gotta be Hikari Shimizu Hikari. Alright.
Hey, hey!
Alright, so that's 2 requests. Should I do that today? Let me see who's available. Ryuji's not available. Shibuya, yeah, we can go into Mementos. That'll give me some time to talk about some other stuff. Let's see. Talk to me though. I hear Madarame was sent a calling card. It's just like what happened to Mr. Kamoshida. You think maybe the Phantom Thieves go to our school? That'd be exciting, wouldn't it? I don't know why I'm reading all that. That's why I wanted to check the calendar. Nope. Oh wait, we have 1, 2. Oh, we have 3. We're good. This is dope. Calendar. Social studies trip. All right, Thursday. So we have today and Tuesday and Wednesday. Oh, basically Tuesday and then maybe after school Wednesday, because I'm assuming you have to go to sleep early. So that'll be enough time. Let's how do you get to Mementos? Hideout. There we go. All right, and this will actually be good because if I can get some levels, that'll work. Doesn't that poster kind of look like something you'd see in Persona 4? It just, oh, actually, let's go buy some bread. Moist
Are you ready
bun.
to order?
I was just watching, what's it called? Only in Japan. They did this episode about sandwiches, and that's like one reason I want to go to Japan. There's a bunch of reasons why I want to go to Japan, but that's one reason. Their sandwich industry, their prepackaged sandwich industry is insane. It's just, they have everything. I kind of want to try to make one of those fruit sandwiches where it's just like the cream and the fruit, but I've never been that big of a deal, that interested rather in, you know, fruit and cream. It's just, it's kind of nasty. It's like, don't they do that like Wimbledon or the English Open or whatever it is? Like strawberries and cream was like a thing, and they just have it there. It's kind of nasty. I don't know why you would want to eat that in the hot summer, but it's like a tennis staple apparently. We'll need to whip her heart.
Very well.
Listen up.
This is Young Genjaya. Oh yeah, we'll do all these. Alright, let's just skip this crap.
I'm gonna make
Okay, so we're going to try to explore Mythos. Oh, wait. Let me see what happens if you click this. Yep. So, yeah, the palace is destroyed. I mean, we knew that. I knew that, but I don't know why I felt like I needed to show that off. Also, I do appreciate that in keeping with, you know, Persona game. Well, I guess it's weird because I was gonna say in keeping with Persona games, every character kind of has a color. Like Fox is blue and An's red, but Ryuji, he should be yellow, and his usual shirt is yellow, but his summer shirt is red. It's kind of interesting. But yes, because we've defeated another dungeon, we have unlocked yet another area of mementos. Yo, I'm surprised. I haven't been interrupted by a garbage can yet.
A new area has been confirmed in the depths.
I wonder where that woman is. Like, is she just in some command room? Like, just
It looks like
watching
the
those
most secret road
TVs,
is
just be like,
Canada.
oh, there's a new, something else opened
Because
up.
we made Madarame's palace disappear, right?
And if there were other
Most likely.
people who were able to go into the mementos, would they be able to get to the same areas as us because we're exploring and opening the levels? Or do they have another perception of mementos? That's what she said.
Huge. Extremely.
You're always so vague when it comes to the important stuff. It's like he's kind of flaky as our chief of operations. Don't you want him to try a bit harder, too?
Foreshadowing? Keep that in mind for later, viewers.
We are different from that moron over there.
There.
I don't fully understand, but mementos and the palaces are related to each other, correct? Then all we must do is continue changing the hearts of evildoers to ascertain its full expanse. I don't believe there's a need to quarrel over it.
Alrighty, so we are going to quick travel. Mementos overview. into various 7. Alright. Who's in my party? I think Fox is in my party and not...
Oh.
Oh, it isn't. Okay.
Scary.
Oh, okay. Who do I want for this? That was weird. On Yusuke, let's swap out Ryuji for Morgana. Let's just see how that works. And Persona, of course, I'm gonna equip Shiki Oji here, just to show him off. Maybe she wouldn't be so angry if she didn't have that bowl haircut. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
Hold a moment.
I just noticed, so I have to look at An's tail. Like, if you look right now, Yusuke's tail is clipped onto a clip, which is, or yeah, it's like attached to a clip, which is attached to that belt he has on. An's tail, I think that her tail comes like just out of her back, like it's just there. But I have to check now because I never noticed that. It looked like maybe there's a little clip there. Like you see, but it could just be. It looks like it's clipped, but at the same time, I don't know. So we're just gonna start out with an attack. I believe this persona, when you find her in dungeons, whatever it's called, she's resistant to physical attack. Like she blocks physical attacks altogether. I don't know why I just used the same move twice. Not weak. Let's see. Oh dang it! I wanted to see if I hit which menu will let me. Nope. They really don't want you. I'll check when we're outside the dungeon rather, but oh, let's go. She's weak. I really hate An's portrait in the all-out attack though. It's just so, I get it, it's supposed to kind of be cheesy, kind of be cutesy or whatever, but she just looks like a doofus, honestly. All-out attack. Like, look at her. Her tongue is sticking out. It, like, compresses her face in a really weird way that kind of reminds me of a frog. It's just not... It's not a good look. Alright, 12,000 yen. That's not bad. And now I can finally fuse Matador with Magaru, so that's good. Something I wanted to talk about. So I was reading in the last episode about the PS5 and how it's potentially... They filed a patent that would allow them to do backwards compatibility through... You know, PS4 through PS1, and I realize that it could be in a lot of things. It could be a digital service, which we've seen how was it PS Now and PS Go and all those other, like the subscription service where you can download games. We see how that works. You know, obviously there's always the argument of, hey, people in the world get PlayStations, but they don't have stable internet connection. We can't stream games. I mean, shoot, I have pretty solid internet. And I still don't want to stream games just because I like being able to play offline. If my internet goes down, I like being able to turn my system on and play an offline game because I can, you know? So I'm a little worried that that's going to be the way they go. That said, Microsoft, I think, has laid the groundwork, right, for backwards compatibility, in that if you own a disc that's backwards compatible, you put it in, it installs the game, and you can play it. You might have to be online, actually. I'll have to check, because I've been playing Final Fantasy 13 online, and I'm always hooked up to the internet, but I don't actually know if I have to be online. I'll have to try that. But either way, the fact that, you know, you have a disc and you can access your game that way, it's a lot, you know, different than having to stream the game. Because even if you have to be online for, say, the game to check that, you know, you own the game, it's not like you have to always be on. I'm assuming if you're, you know, whatchamacallit dropped, your Wi-Fi dropped, you wouldn't be impacted. Like, you could still play the game. At the same time, I want to say backwards compatibility games, they're cloud save only, so it's not even like you have to be online anyway. But regardless, I'm excited because I have a huge catalog, an enormous catalog. Oh, not enormous, but it's a pretty big catalog of games, you know? Oh god, double whammy. Huge catalog of, you know, PlayStation 2 in particular, and PlayStation 3 games. I mean, look, you're talking to somebody who bought Clannad, $80 Japanese so I could play that, and I got like through like 3 hours of it. And you know, between having to play other games and not having the time, the patience to sit there and read through all that Japanese, like it's a lot of Japanese. And when you're just barely elementary proficient at it, it takes a long time. Like, it takes a really long time. But you know, being able to go back to stuff like that without having to worry about, hey, do I have to be online? Do I have to, you know, repurchase a game that I own? That'd be fantastic. I mean, you look at the Budokai series of games. Go back and play 1 through 3. I mean, those games were, again, fantastic. So I don't know. I think there's a lot of room for this, and I think there's a lot of positivity to be had when it comes to doing backwards compatibility. What do you giving me? Talk to me. Give me some money. That's all I want. Didn't ask for this. Give me that money. Okay. You can do better than that. There we go. Push your luck. Yes. I'll take it. I don't think they do more than 3, but they might. I'll have to check and see. Should have tried it there.
On to the next triumph.
Huh.
A spectacular victory.
It's kind of funny. I was reading something on Reddit, and I guess I never really thought of it, but if you just leave it on this screen, the car, the monobus, just drives in circles. Like, it's just, because that's what it's doing. It just drives in circles. Alright. Is that an ambush? Good. That was a weird transition. Like, it looked like they didn't want to load it first.
This enemy's weak to weight.
Alright, kill. That doesn't do me any good. Alright. Alright, so we took down one enemy. Hopefully we don't have to get to the end of this area. That said, I might cut the video after the next boss, whatever and whenever that is. But yeah, back to portable compatibility, backwards compatibility. Another really cool thing is, what if they could do backwards compatibility with, and this would be definitely more difficult, because, yeah. Oh, cool, that's great in this area. It would be more difficult to do PSP compatibility in particular, because PSP was those weird UMD discs, and like, I remember when that came out and everyone was touting it like, yo, this is the new physical media. And it's a shame because UMDs came out, what, PS Vita came out 2004 or 2005, I want to say, March 2005 or so, maybe February. I know I got it for my birthday. It was around that time of year, but anyway, March 2005. You have CDs, you have DVDs at that point, but that's like a year before the PlayStation 3, which is, you know, a wireless capable system, and that's basically like a year before the PSN store. So it's like you're moving to digital and you come out with this new physical medium. It's gonna be a problem. Like, it's just gonna be a problem. So I think PS Vita or PSP games would be more difficult, because if it was, you know, oh, you have a physical media like a disc, you could pop it in and download the game. Well, I doubt that they would include a UMD slot. But the Vita cards, that's another story, because they're the size of like micro, you know, SD cards. You could have a slot on the PS5 that would allow you to pop it in, recognize the game, and download, you know, download that game to your system. So I don't know. I think there's a lot of room. I'm excited. I really, really, really want a PS5 that has all those compatibilities. If it even lets me play PS3 games like back to then, I'll be happy. I have a couple PS2s in my house anyway, just because you know me. Why wouldn't I have a couple PS2s? Also, I forgot, I mentioned in one episode how Ultimate is the type of whatever it's called, like the type of spell for like the magic spell that doesn't have any elemental. It's just a that's what I want to say, a non-elemental damage magic spell. It's not called Ultimate, it's Almighty from Persona 4. It might have been in Persona 3 as well, I can't remember. But oh god, he's a healer. Let's just Medea, sure. Medea's family reunion? Dear god. Alrighty, so we're gonna go with Giant Slice. Wait, were you weak to? No. Wait, how do you... Alright, ice is no good.
Use something different.
Wait, did he... Okay.
Ice is no good. Use something different.
Alright, just whip him. Just whip him into submission. Just whip him into submission. Oh, concentrate? That's... increases your next... It doubles the damage of your next magic attack, I believe. So, you have to look out for that. That was a big thing in the last game, I want to say. Persona 4, I used concentrate a lot. Maybe it was a different spell for the main characters. Like, it was something else. But there was, like, one where it doubled your attack power. And there was... Oh, what was the move? It, like, doubled all your stats for, like, 3 turns or whatever. It was crazy. Yeah, stat buffs in this game are fun. But the problem with stat buffs... And this is why it's something you'll see I won't really rely on them too much, especially against bosses, because when you're fighting a boss, 9 times out of 10 they'll have, is it called Dekunda or whatever it is, but it's a spell that nullifies one or nullifies all stat increases or stat changes, which is completely, you know, it basically is a time sink, because you could spend a turn for each of your characters doing different, you know, stat buffs, like Yusuke doing speed and Joker doing defense and Ryuji doing attack, and then the enemy uses, you know, nerf all stat boost for the whole team, and then it's like, well, that was just a waste of a turn and I lost MP. So kind of a bummer, but you probably won't see me use too many. They are, I think, situational though. If you know that someone's going to attack in the next turn, you can kind of do it, but I usually don't spend a lot of time buffing everybody, just because that can happen. And I want to say enemies are more likely to debuff you if everybody's buffed, because it's like, well, I'm not going to just let everybody stay buffed. Like, come on now. Yeah, I'm thinking about this, and I should have waited until... We're going to keep going. I should have waited until I got Ryuji's request, because that's what we're doing. Ryuji's Confidant is a request. We're going to spy on the guy to get his name and information, all that stuff, and then we'll, you know, continue on to the next segment, or the next momentous request. I should have waited, but honestly, it's not that big a deal. Give me, what do you got for me? Talk to me. Give me the goods. What do you got? Aguilau, that's it? I mean, I guess that's useful. That's something else. So skill cards, it's something that we'll learn more about later. But basically, Yusuke, being an artist, he can recreate skill cards, and that's good because you can get skill cards for, I think, every move in the game. They're basically TMs if you're coming from like a Pokemon background, and you can put skill cards on your personas, and regardless of what moves they learn, they can learn like whatever move. And so it's cool because you can make really neat combinations. It also works if you're trying to get personas for the twins, the twin wardens, because you need certain moves you might not have, but you have a skill card, whatever. It works, but oh god, it's just something that I find I don't use, because you have to get a skill card. First you have to get a skill card, then you have to take it to Yusuke, who recreates it, and then he gives you 2. And so you only you get 1, but it's like if you get a particularly good move and you want to use it again, he has to make it again. It's just like, it takes a whole day, and it slows down his confidant. So if you're going for a max confidant run, I'm assuming you don't have much leeway to use those. Don't go that way. Is this it? This is it. Called it. Alright. Is there a baddie here? Please be here. Nope. Okay. Well, we'll keep trugging along. I actually wanted to do some longer episodes. Oh god. Also, shout out to the enemies stopping when you get to doors. That's just very key. We're gonna skip all those items because it's just not worth it. Also, shout out to third-person cameras. Oh, let's go. It just dipped. Oh, come on.
They noticed us.
Can I open the chest? I can't open the chest. Okay, well, we'll just kill him. It's probably not that strong. Oh, Bareth, I think it is. Oh no, War Hungry Horseman. Wait, what? Why is his name like that? Is that his actual confidant persona name? War Hungry. I'm assuming that's not his real name. But that's just kind of weird because he's... I have some of his weaknesses? I guess I just never caught him. He's irritable. So let's see. Brew your own. Sexy technique. Alright, so being mean to him isn't... You're kind of skinny. I hear men's going there. What do you usually eat? Curry, vegetables, protein. Oh, dang. I guess we're looking for curry for that, because he definitely wouldn't be a vegetable guy. You have to look at that chart to find out what works for each character.
Nice work, team.
Level 24 Ryuji. That's good. Alright, what do we got? Acrylic coated gear. I'll have to show that off too. Oh, what? Oh, that's cool. Oh, that's weird. So there wasn't a wall there when we came through, but I guess the battle spawned a wall. But there's some breakable walls that you can go through, and it's kind of nifty, I guess. I mean, adds another dynamic to the gameplay. I don't know. What are you weak to? Gun? Doot. Mash. Okay. Yeah, I didn't expect to do all the mementos requests. I'm gonna do as many as I can though, and I'll probably do this like I'm doing, because I was trying to figure this out, and that's why I've always been hesitant to go to mementos. But I think doing 3 or 4 requests at a time is good, because I'm generally leveled at a point where this is doable for me, and I'm not really stressing about winning or losing battles. So, which way are we going? Are we going this way? I guess we're going. Yeah.
Running on the tracks really does a number on my feet.
You mean tires, right?
Alrighty. Lower area. Yeah, I can't tell you the last time I've actually gotten out of the car and gone on steps. Oh my god, not another one. Alrighty, we will try. Please be here. Please be here. Nope. Dang it. Please be here. Please be here. Dang it. Also, I like the little trail the car leaves on the map. That's just kind of cool. Yeah.
Shadow spotted.
When you go shopping for the job, do you end up buying unrelated stuff too?
Well, I guess candy and soda's still good for recovering.
I love candy. I'm sorry. I have such a sweet tooth. It's just bad. I think this is...
Seems like
Yes. I say that because that doesn't seem like it's an area that's randomly generated. If you saw the side platforms, that they're just kind of strangely laid out when you approach that room, and it leads. Oh God, phone buzzing, and it leads me to believe that that's pre-generated. But we're gonna call it an episode here. Thank you very much for watching. In the next episode, we will continue on with mementos and see how deep we can go in what's this area called? Kemda Walker. But once again, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Have a good day.